What are your top 12 greatest Dragon Ball Z fights of all time?
You'll regret your arrogance when I'm through with you!
Sorry if I break you. We'll just have to see about that!
Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Dragon Ball Z Discussion, where we do weekly discussion about Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and Dragon Ball GT.
What are your top 12 greatest Dragon Ball Z fight of all time? Let me know in the comment section below, as I'll be sharing with you guys my top 12 greatest Dragon Ball Z fight. Now when I say Dragon Ball Z, I'm referring actually Dragon Ball Z, not Dragon Ball or GT, because I plan to make a separate video for my top 5 favorite Dragon Ball fights soon, so stay tuned for that. But this is just all Dragon Ball Z. Now there are a lot of awesome fights at Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z was known for its fight, is the reason why it's one of the greatest anime out there of all time. And it was really hard to choose 12. Like, I'm just like, oh man, I have to add this, I have to add this. I was trying to make a top 20, but I'm just like, that's gonna be too long of a video, so let's just make a top 12 favorite Dragon Ball Z fights. So after sitting down, shuffling which one I like the most, I came up with a list of 12 fights where I feel is the best fight to me in Dragon Ball Z. And these are the fights that got me into Dragon Ball Z. At the end of the discussion, guys, I'd like for you guys to share me your top 10 list. So everybody, let's get right to my list. We got Gohan versus Super Buu. This fight was an awesome fight. Piccolo, Gotenks, and Trunks, they all thought they were done for, but then Gohan came just in nick of time to rescue them. And the way he beat up Super Buu was just epic. Like, Super Buu was no match for this guy, and Gohan was toying with him so much to the point that caused him to lose the battle. But nevertheless, this battle was epic. Vegeta versus Cell. I really enjoyed this fight because right after when Vegeta turned to a Super Saiyan, he got beat up by Android 18, which crushed his pride, but then he got back up, trained in a Hyperbolic Time Chamber, and he came and showed Cell his newfound power, which was far greater than what was before. And he was more than capable to destroy Cell, but he was toying with Cell, and again, because that caused him to lose the battle. That's why I had to add this to be on my list. Goku versus Pikkon. Now this fight is a filler fight, but this fight was really epic. Like, especially seeing Goku go Super Kaioken inside this fight to fight Pikkon. Holy, if only it was canon, it would have been a lot more better. But nevertheless, both Goku and Pikkon are equally matched, as we see blow to blow, and I really enjoyed this fight. And one thing I really liked a lot was about Pikkon. They show us about Pikkon's strength. It was really epic, so that's why I added this to be on my list. Piccolo versus 17. When Piccolo just fused with Kami, it was time for us to see how strong he is. And when he came to fight Cell, it wasn't really a fight, it was like a mini fight, but here is where we see Piccolo's true strength, and this guy impressed me. The way he was fighting Android 17 was amazing. It was like a new Piccolo versus Android 17, and they were both almost equally tight. They're both giving blows to blows. I really was hoping to see this fight go out to the end, but Cell had to come and stop the fight. Ready to go, Cell. Now this is going to be a 2-in-1. So the first one is Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Kid Buu. This fight was epic because we have Super Saiyan 3 Goku going all out to fight an enemy. When we first saw Super Saiyan 3 Goku fighting Majin Buu, he wasn't really trying to fight Majin Buu. He was just trying to stall time just so then Trunks would get the radar. But here we saw Goku going all out to fight Kid Buu. They're almost equally matched until Goku started losing stamina, and therefore he lost the advantage, and Kid Buu was just toying with him. And plus, this is a fight where Vegeta declared that Goku is the champion. He is better than him. Z Fighter versus Broly. This fight was another amazing fight with the Z Warrior. Why? Because we have the entire Z Warrior ganging up on just one evil Saiyan named Broly. And this guy was pretty much a monster. It took 5 people to stop Broly. But for the one-on-one match, Broly would have easily crushed them. But one thing about this fight which I kinda didn't like was Vegeta being such a little girl, all scared, saying, oh, he's a legendary Super Saiyan. But the way how the end, when they all gave their energy to Goku to defeat Broly, that was amazing too, and that's why I had to add this to be on my list. Goku versus Vegeta, the first round. We all been waiting for this fight. We're like, yo man, Goku's gonna fight this evil Saiyan. But then when we saw Vegeta was the evil Saiyan, we're just like, yo, this guy's so strong. He killed Nappa with with the instant. This guy is really strong. I can't wait for the fight between Goku and Vegeta. This is when Goku comes back from training with King Kai, so we get to experience Goku's Kaioken, and he even uses a spirit bomb inside this fight. But nonetheless, those two are the best rival in anime history, and them going at it was awesome, and that's why I had to add this to be on my list. Vegito versus Super Buu. Although this wasn't really a tie match, Vegito easily dominated Super Buu. He kept toying with him, but I really enjoyed this fight because it was really funny to see how bad Majin Buu is compared to Vegito. Like, this guy was toying with him, and yet Super Buu didn't stand a chance against him. He thought that he's the most strongest being in the universe, but bruh, Goku and Vegeta fusing together was just unstoppable. And just like Vegito said, it's all about quality, not quantity, and that's the reason why they were able to beat Super Buu. Goku versus Cell. This fight was just unbelievable. Like, we just see blow after blow. They're both punching each other, hitting each other, just going all out. It was really epic. And then we see Goku using the instant transmission for the first time, and then Cell's like, what is he doing? Bam! Right in Cell's face. As we see both Goku and Cell going all out to fight one another. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan versus Cell. This fight was just wow. The reason why I really like this fight is because two reasons. One, Gohan achieved Super Saiyan 2 to fight Cell. And the second reason I like this fight is because Cell was no match against Gohan. Like, honestly, Gohan was really toying with Cell. When Cell comes, Gohan's like, bro, get lost. Bam, bam. He just gave Cell a couple decks. This guy pretty much lost the battle by throwing up 18 out of his stomach. And what really got me pissed off was I really wanted to see the fight between Super Saiyan 2 Team Gohan versus perfect 100% Cell when he comes back after dying. I would like to see that fight to see who would have won, but too bad they decided to change it up by doing a Kamehameha battle. Super Saiyan God Goku versus Beerus. Now when Goku first achieved Super Saiyan God, Beerus was using only 70% of his true power. He still didn't go 100%. And that shows you how strong this guy really is, while Goku was going around 80% and they're just going pound blow to blow. But what made me really like this fight was at the end when Goku lost the Super Saiyan God power, but he got a huge Zenkai boost as his normal Super Saiyan. He went and started punching Beerus, giving him a couple decks, and they go take it out of space, and they're fighting outside in space. The atmosphere was really amazing too, and that's why I had to add this to be on my list. The fight that we all Z-Warp fans were waiting for once when Goku and Vegeta had the first round, that is Super Saiyan 2 Goku versus Majin Vegeta. Ever since Goku and Vegeta fought the first round, we all been waiting for a rematch. We wanted to see another battle between those two Saiyans, because when they go at it, they go all out. They do not hold their power. They just go and just bam, use everything they got. And the way this fight went down was just epic. We got two Saiyans equally tied going at it. Of course, Goku, if he wanted, he could have easily won the battle by transforming into a Super Saiyan 3, but what made this fight interesting was Goku kept his power level the same as Vegeta, and they just went and started going at it. And honestly, when I first saw this fight, I'm just like, yo man, I just couldn't get my eyes off the TV. I'm just like, what's gonna happen next? I can't wait for the next episode. I hate that cliffhanger feeling, but nonetheless, this fight was really amazing, and I definitely feel it's one of the best fights in anime history. Now we got Goku versus Frieza. These two were the best fight I've seen so far. They were the best rival when it comes to villain hero. And I'm talking about both match against Inside Namek and Inside Earth when Frieza comes back inside the movie Resurrection of F. Inside Namek is where Goku achieved Super Saiyan just to fight Frieza, and he was pretty much dominating Frieza. It was just epic, and I feel this is the best fight in anime history because this is where I started loving Dragon Ball Z. Rather than Goku transformed to a Super Saiyan, that's where everything changed inside Dragon Ball Z, and fighting full-form Frieza. It took literally almost 10 episodes to end the battle between Goku and Frieza, and then he comes back inside Resurrection of F, and again we have another rematch where Frieza was no match for Goku, but then when Frieza transformed to his gold form, he started to have the advantage, but then he lost damage, and then Goku started to get the advantage and the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. I really enjoyed the fight. Whenever it comes to Goku and Frieza, I hands down say those two are the best match when it comes to fighting. And that's why I feel the fight between Goku versus Frieza is the best fight, not just in Dragon Ball Z, but in overall anime to me. That is my list, people. Let me know in the comment section below what is your top 10 or even your top 5 or top 12. Whatever you like, share something with me so I know what is your experience and your favorite fight when it comes to Dragon Ball Z. There were a couple of great fights that I missed, for example, Trunks versus Frieza, but like I said, I have to make it fair by only putting 12. That's all today, people. If there's anything you guys like about this list, what you have to talk about, please drop me a like. That would be amazing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm Goku T23. Have an insane day, people.
Volt weapon. Deploy.